Farm News Media presents Farm News 5.
Michigan Farm Bureau formulates policy for 2018. Farmers get a preview of what the upcoming Farm Bill could look like, and Chris Betz is in with the Market Report. I'm Ernie Birchmeyer sitting in for Janelle Brose, and this is Farm News 5.
Farm News 5 is brought to you by Ford.
Delegates from 64 county farm bureaus utilized Michigan Farm Bureau's grassroots policy structure at the organization's 98th annual meeting in Grand Rapids to discuss, propose changes, and vote on policy that will guide efforts in 2018. More than 100 state policies were approved, including right to farm policy, where new language encourages more farmer participation in township government, especially zoning boards, following an uptick in rural municipalities attempting to circumvent the state's right to farm law. Significant edits were made to the organization's state energy policy. New language encourages the utilization of brownfield, public property, MDOT right-of-ways, and other marginal lands, as well as industrial, residential, and agricultural buildings to reduce easements across farms for renewable energy projects and to protect prime farmland. Elections and animal agriculture received considerable discussion, but no changes were made to policy. On the national level, delegates prepared language to be considered concerning dairy protection and farm risk management. Adopted amendments to national policies go on for consideration at the American Farm Bureau Federation Annual Convention in January in Nashville, Tennessee. You can view the Michigan Farm Bureau Policy Book online at mishfb.com. In addition to policy development, attendees at the Michigan Farm Bureau State Annual Meeting had the opportunity to attend informational sessions. Kay Thatcher, the Senior Director of Congressional Relations for the American Farm Bureau Federation, provided a preview of the 2018 Farm Bill.
Well, I think crop insurance is really going to continue to be in the bullseye. It was the last time, and that's simply because crop insurance now costs more than all the commodity title and the conservation title. So people sort of look at it and say, why do you rob a bank? Because that's where the money is? Well, that's why they're looking at crop insurance. I think the specific things we're concerned about continue to be people who want to put means testing on, say, well, if your adjusted gross income exceeds a certain amount, you're out. You can't get more than $40,000 in premium subsidies, those kinds of things. We saw those in 2014. Some of them were successful on the Senate and or the House floor. They didn't end up being the final bill, and we want to make sure that happens again this time. But that's probably the heaviest lift we're going to have.
The Michigan Soybean Promotion Committee is devoted to investing soybean farmer checkoff dollars to address grower concerns. We focus our efforts on production research, market development, and outreach. Learn more at michigansoybean.org.
Also at the MFB Annual, the Genesee County Farm Bureau showed off its modern Ag on the Move trailer. The trailer features displays on ag facts, ag careers, and a tractor simulator.
We came up with the idea about 2 years ago. We got together in March of 2016, a group of us. We started a task force, and we just sat down and decided, okay, what do we want inside the trailer? What do we want in there that people would really want to see? What's interactive? We didn't want just papers floating around. We wanted something interactive for children, for adults, to educate the non-farming public. That's what it's for. So this is the main event for our trailer right behind me. It's our tractor simulator. We have an original tractor seat. We have an original steering wheel and also the GPS monitor like you would see in a regular tractor cab. We wanted to make it as real life as possible, and people absolutely love this tractor simulator. They get to plant corn and then see how they did afterwards.
With a look at the latest market activity, here is Chris Betz from Michigan Agricultural Commodities.
Thanks, Ernie. Soybeans have been two-sided this week, with last Friday's rally extending on Monday and Tuesday, but burning off Wednesday and Thursday. Dry forecasts for Argentina have been the trade focus as moisture levels are becoming a concern there. Speculative traders have been hesitant to add longs, with South America still very early in the growing season. Plenty of time for things to change there. Corn is lower on the week, with generally favorable South American weather and ethanol margins coming under pressure. Expect further tests of lows, but the path of least resistance is still sideways for corn, which has been the case since late August. Wheat has also been lower throughout this week, pressured by big world stocks that will make U.S. export business tough. Russian offers will remain stiff competition. The U.S. dollar also firmed much of the week ahead of statements from the Fed on future interest rate hikes, which would pressure commodities. For more market information, go to michag.com. For Michigan Agricultural Commodities, I'm Chris Betz.
For more news and video, visit MichiganFarmNews.com. For Farm News 5, I'm Ernie Birchmeyer. Farm on, my friends.